We already heard what is wargaming, but for everyone it is something else. So let us hear some other points of view.
Warhammer Fantasy is another way to spend my time with friends in a really enjoyable way.
It's another way to spend time with my friends, and it's a lifelong hobby for me because I played already about 10-12 years. So it's a really important for me.
Well, for me it's like my main core hobby for 11 years now, and now, considering the changes in new edition, I don't know what to do with my life. First of all, I will have a lot of time. Second, a lot of money. What to do? I don't know.
For me it's a great time, great fun spent with my friends. I play for 15 years, so I had the same problem as Karol. I don't know what to do now. The game is finished, so we have to do something different.
Wargaming for me is all about community and friendship. I love to go and compete. I love to convert and paint models. But the hobby, wargaming for me, is all about my friends and building communities and establishing those relationships with other people.
So yeah, wargaming for me is mainly just to have fun. You know, I've got quite a few different hobbies in the world. You know, I've got I play rugby, I play wargaming, and I think, and I like going on my computer quite a lot as well. And wargaming, out of all of them, is a very sociable thing, especially from I do YouTube and stuff. So it's really sociable. I've met so many friends off YouTube and off social media. It's crazy, and not just people that follow me. It's actual people that I've met, like Andy, 2D6, Great Jojo Man, Moggy's Miniatures. All these people that I've met in real life, and there's so many more that I've and that is probably one of the best bits about it. And I'm more of a model maker than I am a gamer, but still I still like having a few games here and then. It's pretty cool, and I think that's one of the most important things, is just to have fun and don't be so serious about it. You know, it's just a game in the end. You know, it's just a good laugh.
Hello everyone, Commissar Gamza here. To me, wargaming is the ability to display a physical representation of your imagination in the form of converted and painted models, and to watch your tactics and strategies manifest themselves through the destruction of your opponents.
It's a way to interact with buddies, man. I mean, that's really the way I look at it. I enjoy some of the people that I hang out with. You got to spend hours with. You know, it's a really good way to kill some time. I mean, back in the old days, we would kill a Friday or Saturday night just playing war games. And now, as I get older, I'm looking forward to doing that again.
Hi, folks. My name is Alfonso Giraldes, aka Banshee, and I'm a professional painter and sculptor. I do miniatures since 10 years ago. So, about the question about what means wargaming for me, I would say that, sincerely, I'm not a player. I've never been, because probably I'm the worst in the world playing. But I must recognize that I started my love for this hobby, this passion, when I was 12 years old, and it was discovering Games Workshop. I started to collect an orc, 40k orc army, and that was the flame, the starting point for me to realize what I wanted to be. And also the background of Games Workshop pushed me to try to make my own sculpts, because I didn't find the miniatures that I need to represent my ideas. So that was what pushed me to start to sculpt, and thanks to that, nowadays I can live doing what I love, which is sculpting, painting for many companies, for myself, and so that's what means wargaming for me, the starting point. And I'm very grateful for that. So that's it. Cheers. See you.
What is wargaming for me? That's a great question. So wargaming for me is mostly a hobby, and you cannot deny that. but it's a great chance to see myself in other world, to feel it, to play this character of this general of great battle of elves or dwarves or anything else. And I don't still think it's was a Warhammer as a war game. I think it's a great fun to spend time with friends playing it as an additional activity. That's a wargaming and Warhammer for me.
What's wargaming to me? Wargaming to me is painting, creating, converting, and building up a army of my choosing. Something that I can sit on the table and really enjoy sitting, looking at, and playing games with.
Wargaming is a hobby with many facets, and still it is so much more than the sum of its total parts. It's socializing with friends, it's traveling to new places, it's relaxing by yourself working on painting and modeling. It's art, it's history, it's theater, it's math. You can get almost anything you want to out of wargaming, depending on where you look.
Okay, so what wargaming means to me is a way for you to paint some models and then put them on the table. But the real joy of it is getting together with family and friends and thinking of strategies, thinking of lists, thinking of ways to have a good competition, but you're actually in the same room and you're interacting with each other, not over the internet or not with a video game over the internet, but real face-to-face, good time. And usually when we do a game day, it's people bring stuff over and we have dinner and we just make a whole day of it. So it's a way to socially interact with your friends and family, getting together, looking across the table, and having a lot of fun with each other.
Hey guys, I'm Disney Angel Demon, and what is wargaming to me? Well, since I'm so much into the creative hobby aspect of wargaming, wargaming is an outlet for me to let my creativity run wild, my imagination, and all that is. But it's a lot more than that. It's about community, it's about acceptance, and it's about having fun with friends. And just being free to be whoever you are. That's wargaming to me.
I've been wargaming for over 30 years. I find it's an excellent way of getting away from life's everyday routines and stepping into a world of fantasy high adventure, or going to fight an apocalyptic battle on a far futuristic different world altogether than ours. But most days, it's just me sitting down for a couple hours building and painting my miniatures for my ever-growing collection.
Well, I kind of said at the beginning, but I think that tabletop wargaming to me is it's about your imagination, right? There's a lot of video games these days that are video game tabletop games, you know, like it's just a video game representation of it. But to me, tabletop wargaming is about being able to imagine something and then make it real in front of you. And all that work that goes into it, the reward is that you get to share watching that sort of little movie take place that you actually created. I think that's really rewarding because I don't think there's enough stuff in life anymore that you have to actually do yourself. It's a lot of hard work, and that you get to like feel that payoff for. It's one of the reasons why it always bothers me when I see, you know, kids these days that are taking up tabletop wargaming and they're playing with unpainted miniatures or models that are half assembled or whatever. It's they might never get to actually feel like the satisfaction of doing all that work and then getting that like shared experience, that shared reward of like having the payoff. So that's it to me. I think it's all about your imagination, like making your imagination real.
Wargaming for me is, I guess it's twofold. It's a chance for me to get out and, you know, socialize with other like-minded individuals and have some fun. And, you know, it's kind of like maybe playing a sport. But also it is, I guess it's like a exercise, you know, kind of like a game you play to maybe have some fun, relax, blow off some steam, you know, exercise your brain, solve problems, kind of type thing. I don't know what it is, but I have more fun putting together miniatures and painting than I do actually playing the game. I guess I'm very fortunate in the fact that I'm pretty decent on the tabletop, and you know, but I always try to keep it positive because it's easy to get negative when you're playing and my dice or all that, you know. But at the end of the day, I think we all just want to have fun, and that's what it's all about.
Is that a philosophical question? I mean, most of my personal wargaming is going around to either the Perry's house or to John Stallard's house, or inviting those people around to my house and having an evening pushing toy soldiers around, drinking beer and talking nonsense mostly. And that's kind of what wargaming is to me. We enjoy gaming a lot, but I wouldn't say we take it very... Yes, we do take it seriously, but we're not serious competitive gamers. We're very much social gamers. I can and have played in tournaments, and I do have an appreciation of what it means to be a competitive gamer. In fact, I used to play. I had played in tournaments in my youth with ancient games, but I think for me now, gaming is a mix of that kind of personal experience and writing wargames rules, because that's what I enjoy doing. I enjoy writing wargames rules. That is as much my hobby as painting, collecting the miniatures, converting, and just getting together and playing games.
Hi, I've been asked to explain what I like best about wargaming. And for me, it's when you finish painting up all your army, you've got it all set up, you've got your battlefield all set up in front of you, your opponents on the other side, and you actually get yourself down to the eye level and you look over the shoulders of your soldiers across the line, and you can see the battlefield splayed out in front of you and the enemy in the distance. And at that moment it almost feels like I'm there. And when you're doing that with a fantasy battle game, it's just fantastic. It's so evocative, and for me that's the finest thing, the finest moment of any war game. Anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy your wargaming. Cheers.
I hope that this short video helped some of you understand what is wargaming and why so many people all around the world love their plastic soldiers so much. Thank you for watching and stay safe.